Guys, good afternoon, good morning, good evening from wherever you're watching from. Welcome to another edition of Trending News for this week. What's trending around Nigeria today? And what's trending around Africa and the world? What news trended this week? Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe and kindly like and also share. Thank you. Please don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe to get our videos as we upload them, and especially to have trending news as we upload them every weekend. Thank you for tuning in. You can also turn on your notification bell to get a notification as we upload also. Thank you so much. My name is Lovely Carrie. Welcome once again to May TV. So for me, glad to have you here once again.
You too.
Moses UBA, my correct pally. Glad to have you again on the show.
Thank you, ma'am.
How are you today?
Good.
Okay, I love that smile. Okay, without much ado, we go into what trended within the week. And first on the list is Rico's death. Rico Swavey allegedly dies of negligence. On the video making rounds on the internet, voices could be heard in the hospital chatting and laughing, imagining why somebody is on an emergency case. Rico can be seen on a chair.
Lifeless.
Yes, and why on the chair? And having oxygen on his nose rib.
Okay.
Then there is another post also from one of his colleagues saying that he was kept there and they're looking for money. All the money they're looking for was only to put him on life support. They're looking for money to pay his medical bills. That's what I didn't really get there. Why such negligence, and why should it be left on the chair? I don't get it.
I feel that video, they just brought him from the accident scene.
Okay.
So that was the first place he was.
Okay.
And they kept that oxygen in his face.
Okay.
And then they were preparing to take him to the theater.
Okay.
Okay, so that was when the nurses were videoing and joking around. But I think the reason why they were videoing him was because he's a celebrity now, and they want to like show people that okay, I saw Rico Swavey in the hospital. This. But I feel they should have done that after he got better. You understand?
What do you think? That's me. That looks unprofessional.
Yes,
Chatting, they're laughing in the background. There's somebody between life and death.
Yes.
See this now. Let me start like from the beginning, like from the top. You see, Nigerian hospitals, our health workers, they need reorientation. Okay, the way the health system works abroad is very different. You can be on emergency and they rush you in, they will treat you. Then they start looking for insurance, another way to pay you. You get, but it's only in Nigeria that you see somebody coming in with a bullet wound that's very critical and fatal. You say go and get police reports.
True.
When somebody's life is at stake and you saw an oath to protect life. It's only in Nigeria you see a doctor said, okay, I can't touch the body until you deposit so amount.
Yes.
When the life is going. And I see, and for me, that was what played there. The doctors will be around. You won't tell me in the hospital there will be no doctor. So there's a doctor that will be ready for the emergency. In every shift, there's a doctor.
True.
That's true. So the nurses there, and according to the other post, you said he's looking for money. Maybe it might be the money. That's why, okay, the doctor said, okay, just go and prepare him for whatever, for the treatment or all that. So with that time, they will use that time to do the rubbish that they did.
But why does it took you so much time to gather money for such
No, you did not plan. That's number one. Accident, you don't plan it.
But they should have known that money will be provided.
Yes.
The first thing is just to save his life.
That is why I said
He's a known person.
That is why I said our
American
Nigerian health workers need orientation.
Yes.
Because they are not after the money first. When you drop money, you have to deposit a certain amount before you can. Even if it has happened to me, it has happened to my family, a person close to me. We went to the hospital. They had to do CS, and they said no money. They come to the CS and she's in labor, in pains. Life is going, blood is going, everything is going. She's dying. You have to drop money. So this is just about our health.
So I feel if this could be done to a celebrity, now talk more or
No,
talk
it
less.
has been happening.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. If this could happen to a celebrity,
Yeah.
now talk less of a normal person that just
Oh,
goes and have an accident and
Oh.
so what kind of level of negligence that person might not even have been treated.
it has been happening. This is not the first time it has been
Well,
happening.
they will feel that if you treat him, he gets well. He may not come back again. You may not even be able to get your money.
No, this is it. I don't know how they do this, but normally, okay, fine, he's getting well. You start, okay, where's your family? They won't release the person.
Yeah, we don't have insurance.
And we don't have insurance and all those
You know,
things
it's easy for the family to run around when the person is still alive. Once he's dead.
Yes.
Or more.
So
That's more.
the main focus is to save the life. That's the main focus.
Okay, so what has happened for me this week?
So it was recorded. It was said that an iPhone got missing,
Okay.
and it was found later, like a month later, in Nigeria. From UK,
From
rather,
UK, yes.
from UK
Direct.
to Nigeria.
Okay.
Well, how did he fly to Nigeria?
It's normal, like, most of the cars we're seeing, it's stolen there, and they ship it here and start selling as fairly used. Most of all these phones, they get missing there. They get missing there, stolen there, whatever, and when they come here, we start selling as fairly used. Go to Ikeja. Even in Ikeja now, you see a 14 Pro Max fairly used. Straight.
Someone was saying that it's African science, that is African juju that profit, but I don't believe that it's African science. I don't believe that.
Yes.
They should not always tag every bad thing to Africans. There are also white people who are bad there.
The
If
person that
they
even
are
brought
going
it.
to sell that phone, then they sell it lesser. So a white person must have stolen that phone and sell. They steal cars and sell it to Africa. Then they now start tagging the person who bought it as thief.
Yeah.
So Africans are not always the bad ones. They also steal things there and sell.
Yes, that's
True.
it.
So somebody stole it there and sold it to an African. That's it.
Yeah.
And sold it at an exorbitant price.
Yes, at the lesser price. Yes.
So
yes.
it's no, I mean they make more money selling those things. So
They will
yes.
sell it to a Nigerian maybe at a lesser price. Then when the Nigerian gets it, he will now sell it at
I
a
say
higher
they
price.
themselves, they sell it at higher price and the amount they will sell it over there. That's what I'm telling you. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so the phone found itself in Nigeria. So are they trying to say that he's a Nigerian that came to steal that phone or what?
Oh, it's they
A
themselves.
white person also could have stolen it.
Yes, true.
So I'm not saying that Africans cannot steal, but a white person could have stolen it and sell to a Nigerian.
Was the phone stolen or missing?
The phone was missing.
Missing.
Then by the time he logged on to his iCloud, he discovered that the phone D, where did he locate it?
Nigeria.
Edo State. Edo State, that's where the phone is.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
that one has gone.
That's
He said if he can lock the phone, he should go ahead and lock it. That one has gone. Okay, Moses, what else happened?
Tenny attitude when the
During
Mon
the awards.
Yeah.
Okay. MON.
that caused a huge stir this week.
Yeah.
The way she walked in and walked out.
Mm.
The president of the Federal Republic of
Of Nigeria.
Are you
Nigeria.
saying she really walked out? Because I saw this video on a normal self. She just came in. She was called. She came in, collected. She collected the award without even looking at the face of the president. I think she just collected fee, and she was already stepping out when the president was about to give her a handshake. He in turn knowing that this person had just withdrew the handshake. I didn't see that as intentional. Do you think that's intentional?
I'm not sure if it's intentional or not, but the thing is this: whatsoever the grudges, whatsoever how bad it is, the person giving you the award, is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So that respect,
deserves that respect.
he deserves it. Whether it's good or bad, it doesn't concern him. At that point, he's your president, okay? And again, this is Nigeria. Our culture guides us. You understand? Our culture guides and protects us. Many people are out there saying she didn't do anything, it's not bad, saying Western world. Well, we're in the Western world, you're not white.
Even if we're to be in Western world, the president deserves some respect. It's just that in Nigeria, everything goes. Some are saying that it's still the grievances of the NSAS
Protest.
If she wanted
all
The
that.
killings.
The killings that happened on October 20, 2020, that maybe it's the grievances that makes her to behave like that. But we need to take cognizance of the fact that this is a national gathering watched around the world. It speaks tones about your own character as a person. Yes.
Direct.
This is not NSAS panel now. This is a different scenario
This
entirely.
is a different body,
You are
different
supposed
award.
to show, and she should know that the president will offer a handshake. I think she should know that. The president will offer an handshake. Looking at the video, she didn't look at it. She did intentionally snub in the video. Actually, if you watch the video again, she did not snub. Like she just collected.
See the picture and left.
Pictures. Let me use pictures. So I think she was already out. She wasn't even looking at it when Mr. President stretched forth his hand. So seeing that she's not even just withdrew his hand, but I think she should be aware that the president will. Was he not giving handshake to every other person?
Yes,
was he not offering
he
handshake
was.
to every other person?
See, the thing is this: you coming in to get an award, it's a normal thing, right from primary school. When you're coming, best in mathematics. When you get your award, you shake the person you're getting the award from. It's normal, all right. And to us, to me, that is wrong.
In places like UK, that will never happen, because before you go up there, you will have been schooled and informed.
How will you get?
You will have been informed on how to behave when you get there.
Yes.
You will have been informed.
That is
so
it.
if you do anything against that, you're doing that to your own detriment. You will have been informed before you get there.
Yeah.
And I think also in that award program, something also happened. Remember the CEO of Paystack. The CEO of Paystack.
I saw that as well.
You see the gaze the president gave to him.
Like,
What was he
like,
about? What was he about? Oh. Like, is he about?
No, he put on lipstick.
What was it trying to? What was he trying to? Is the guy gay? What was it trying to? What was it trying to portray?
That is gay.
No, no,
So
no.
that means all the people they
Cross-dressing.
called, all the people they called for the award, they don't actually know their personality. Or they know that these people are making money, they're doing well. It's just like calling some other people that I won't mention, all right, to come and take award. As a particular person that was given chieftaincy title.
Yes.
Yeah, so like calling somebody like that, all you wanted to do is just give them a word just because they are bringing money.
making money.
What are their values? We don't know. So even I think the president was taking our you too. So, are you the one or we should look for someone else? Okay, all right. And right now we're on ASUU. ASUU resumes on October 17. Is that good news? ASUU has ordered its members to resume. That's next Monday.
They suspended the strike, so it can still come. If you listen and if you read it
But
well.
you asked them to resume.
Yes, you asked. No, yes, you will resume because they've suspended the strike. They
Okay.
did like call it off. It's not a call off.
True.
It's not a call off.
Okay.
It's a suspension.
Ask them
of
to
the strike.
suspend the strike.
So everybody
Okay.
can still go back to
Okay,
school.
let's see if the government will yield
Will yield to their promises
to our
and
demand.
everything.
Okay,
It's a
that's
suspension.
fine.
They should still
That's fine.
expect-
And they said all their remuneration, all their accrued
Yes.
benefits will be
Given.
paid. Some people were already going to the bank with Ghana must go. I like some lecturers are going to bank with Ghana must go to take their money. Do they have to do that? Do they have to take Ghana must go to the bank?
They're just trying to be
Yes,
extra.
but, you know,
You want to withdraw everything so they don't take it back or what?
That's it. You know, the government can do that. No, it's true.
Okay. Right. Then something strange happened in Kaduna. A man has been locked up for 20 years. Discovered locked up in a house in Kaduna. Been locked up in a house. You know, that's weird. An elderly man locked up in a house in Kaduna. For 20 years he has been there. But we didn't get to know the details of what happened. We keep you posted on that.
And we were told you that same place he was kept, that was where he
poos.
he
And they
urinates,
feed him there.
he eats
Who
there.
is that person feeding him?
It's
What
not-
is his
it's not-
offense?
It's not an animal. Even if he did anything bad, it's not an animal that you cage. He doesn't come out. He just stays in one room and then you feed him. You put. It's not a prisoner now.
You know, according to reports,
Okay.
they said it was the environmental people waste. So they were like going around and
To see where they keep illegal drinks.
Yes.
They were looking for illegal drinks.
So they went there and saw
The man.
the man inside,
Yeah.
and they said, well, I don't know whether he behaved like an animal.
No,
but
no,
he
no.
doesn't behave like an animal.
No.
He still has his senses.
The thing is, when you keep someone in a place for
For so
20
long,
years,
for
for
so
so long, when he comes out, that feeling, like that freedom,
He's still in cage. He's still
that freedom is like, probably that was what made him behave like that. So
Yeah, but they said
understand.
it's fine. He's responding to treatment, and they've given him food and clothed him up. So after some time, maybe we'll start speaking and who comes to feed him.
yes,
How
why he was locked up.
family, wife, and children nowhere to be found.
Yes.
We'll get more to that.
Nnamdi Kanu discharged and acquitted. Out of the 43 charges against him, he was found guilty of just one and has been discharged and acquitted. So where were all those allegations?
Allegations.
Where were they coming from?
Haters.
Where were they coming from? I don't know about
I
that.
don't know.
All I know, okay, he's been discharged and acquitted.
Jubilation for the Easterners.
Jubilation really for the Easterners. But that is to say, Oga has to pay PIN. What do you
Has to fight low.
think? Because I know before
No.
those things happened, there must have been some agreements.
Yes. So
Some
he has to-
agreements, some signing.
You have to stay low
Right. I think he should just stay low for
Yes,
now.
For now.
For now. Right. And we move on to another thing.
Yes.
You ever say something?
Yes. There's something that was popping online this week as well. A woman sets trap
Okay.
This for the teacher.
Okay.
There's a teacher that always eats the child's food.
If you're not sure about that, though, don't just jump into conclusion.
Finish.
That's what she said. Like
Okay.
what is written there. Like she always the teacher. So the thing is this: the boy, a 2-year-old boy, who will give you a full cooler of food.
Big cooler. 2-year-old.
2-year-old to school and come back empty. And it doesn't work that way. We have children at home. When you give them food, there's no how
They will not finish
they
it.
won't finish it.
Yes.
They won't finish it. So she would like, this boy doesn't eat much at home. How come when you go to school you eat like
And they will finish it.
finish it?
So what are you saying now?
Okay.
I'm saying that
You
it could
say
be,
it's not the word.
What I'm
But
saying
you
it could be another person, probably maybe the cleaner or somebody.
No, or maybe the
It might not-
classmates.
Or
Okay,
maybe
but
true, it's
now-
possible, or maybe he gives his
Now
classmates.
it's evident that
Possible.
somebody in the school eats that food.
Not the teacher. You cannot
Not-
just.
Actually, no. Look, if you look very well, if you look at the class, the child is 2 years old. She will be
All
like
other
KG.
children will be around his age.
All of it.
Around his age. So
And
who else?
everybody will have their own food.
Okay.
So the only person supervising them in that class is the teacher.
No, you can have cleaners.
A cleaner is not assisting. A cleaner, the job of the cleaner is just to come and clean.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
You're not supposed
The cleaner also
to.
has the access to enter the class.
Whatever.
Clean. So we cannot just jump into that
Well,
conversation that
anyways.
was teacher.
She said she sets the
So
trap.
teacher, cleaner,
Cleaner.
somebody is eating the
And
boys'
boys'
food
Anonymous.
from
We don't know.
the school,
Yes.
not children like himself. That's it. So the next time, if the woman decides to put poison, so will she now go to court for putting poison in the food?
She will go to. She
Oh
definitely
my goodness. All right. And to cap it all up today, Neymar to face 5-year jail term for allegations of corruption. Okay, fraud.
Fraud and corruption.
Since 2013.
13, the case has been on.
Okay, so what's going on?
He's transferred from Santos to Baka.
Okay.
That was where the fraud and corruption took place.
He took excess money or wait.
I don't
corruption since 2013.
Since 2013, so this
Oh
has
my
been on, and
God.
now
How will you stay in Nigeria now?
I think he would have been buried, right?
We're not even hear about it.
Yeah, no, it's as in all this money. Somebody 80 billion, 80 this thing. No matter how many years, even at 20 years,
Yeah.
we take back our money, send them to jail.
You know, they are even fining him for 144 million.
So he's in which this thing now?
Now he's in PSG.
PSD.
Yes, PSG.
Okay, so the corruption way he don't do since 2013 when he was with
Santos
and the other this thing but one.
Yeah.
Before he moved to Baka. Okay, so that's what he's going to jail for. And another fine.
Fine of 144 million.
$144 million.
He also served the
5-year jail.
5-year jail term.
And that would be destroy his career.
He will destroy his career. Imagine if he has to resign at the age of 35, right?
Yes.
So if he goes another 5 years now and life don't finish.
Maybe coming back will do for another 3 years, and that's
What's his age now?
I don't really know. I'm not a football person though, but that's that about that. These things happen. It happens. There was even
I'm sorry. I'm sure that this case has been there, but somebody has been on it. Why did they wait still so much before discovering this?
now.
Why was he not addressed, prosecuted then? Why now?
Why now?
I'm sure that it must have been maybe one of his one of the teams he has played for before that is trying to open up the
Bring him back and
the canker worm. Sorry.
Or maybe
Now it's now the government. It's even the government that is suing him now. The government of Brazil that is suing him now, not a particular football team. Well, are we saying that is that that previous team? Is it a Brazilian
something like that? Yes.
Brazilian national team? Okay, is that right? So this is what we have trending this week. First, we said Rico Swavey. Recall he was a BB Niger,
Yes.
Big Brother Niger housemate, series 3, right?
Yes, season 3.
Yes, allegedly dies Thursday. Allegedly dies of negligence in a Nigeria hospital.
Yes.
And one iPhone missing
In the
in
UK,
in the
yeah.
UK
Found
flies down to Nigeria.
Nigeria.
It was located in Nigeria. That's a month later.
Free
Who
visa.
took it? We don't know. Then ASUU to resume
That's
on Monday, 17th
17th of
October, as ordered, as was ordered his members
schools.
to resume on
17th.
Monday. Then we talked about a man who has been locked up for 20 years in a room discovered in Kaduna. Nnamdi Kanu also discharged and acquitted. And we talk about a mother who sets up
The trap.
A
a
trap.
trap for teacher who eats son's food.
Mm-hmm.
And tennis snobs Mr. President, whether intentional or unintentional. That's making round this week. Then we also talk about Neymar always to be jailed for corruption. Thank you for watching. Would like to have your views on today's show. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to encourage us to do more, and most importantly, for you to have our shows as soon as we upload them. My name is Lovely Carrie, and thank you, Tiffany, for being on the show.
Thank you.
Moses,
Thank you.
thank you once again for being here. See you another time.